I've invested in a wheelie device so I can shoot in and out of shot. So all my intros are going to be like that now. Welcome back to the channel. Morning, y'all. Right, welcome back to the channel. So obviously I've titled this video something along the lines of the new irons that I've got, so I'm going to actually get to that and show you those at the end. But before that, I want to take this opportunity to take you through a few things that have happened over the last few weeks, because I haven't really been filming after the day with Laurie. Firstly, I'm going to show you some practice round footage of me and Cam. We headed up to Silvermere last week for the Enable Pro-Am. We managed to get like a few bits where we're like mapping up the course the day before. We only actually managed to play the first 6 holes because the course was like just chock-a-block. But here's some footage of that. The actual real tournament footage is coming over the next few days, just waiting for the footage to come through because I've got a guy to actually film it for me. So we filmed every single shot of the tournament round. So as before, we're going to do it the same way. So I'm going to show you every single shot plus do a commentary over it to talk about like the good things and the bad things from the round. Anyway, let's get back to Silvermere Pro-Am. So this is the practice day, some footage of that on the course, playing golf, come back for the rest.
The European deer, native to this part. That's not a deer.
There's another one down to the left.
That's not a deer, mate. That's not a deer, is it?
Now poking his head up to the left.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. What is it? What is that? That's not a deer. It looks like a big dog.
That's a deer, mate.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a big one, though.
Mate, deers are not built like that. That's like got the body of a cow. Like the proportions in the leg of a cow. Mate, I think it's a hare. Seriously. He don't like you. That is a hare. Apologies if this sounds a bit tinny, but I ain't got the proper microphone on the top. So me and Cam are at Silvermere. We're playing the Pro-Am tomorrow, and it's like 7 o'clock in the evening. We're out just sort of playing the first 6. We're playing behind everyone just to get a feel for this golf course, and already it looks like it's very flicky and tight. So it starts with a par 5. You've got to shoot up the middle, OB left, OB right. Just not a lot of room. It's 6 on off the tee, trying to leave it short of this bunker. That's now left me pretty much nothing. Other thing to say, we've got the new Chrome Soft X in play today. This is the, I don't know how many they've got, but I think they had trouble with the manufacturing process. So basically a lot of the tour players have got them, and I think some key accounts have got them, but these are like quite hard to come by at the moment. It's the first time using them, so we'll try and get used to the feel. 137. Yeah, so they're like right up the top now. I know the previous Chrome Soft was perhaps a bit soft, but they've reworked this one. I know I put in the YouTube video the other week that, you know, comment to for partners for this event, but it sort of just made sense to get Cam up. Obviously I know him, sort of helping him out a bit anyway, and it'd be good to get him up here because he's only played like 3 golf courses, I think. What is it to them?
It's down 165.
Yeah, what to the mate in the middle? Or the flag? Bye-bye, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, strike. Very good strike, catch it. Shot, mate. We're getting from the starter and a lot of the guys, so I think the first 6 holes are very tight and fiddly. So we've got another one here that is really, really tight with just deep trouble both sides. How long is it?
420 for whites.
Okay, and what we said here, 250 is a good shot. So 250 will leave you short. So that tree sort of like
Just
comes
past-
out overhanging, isn't it?
Past that tree, just about in it.
So
it's
where would you-
that's second tree is the big one, so this front one is looking at there.
okay. So it's going to lay back a bit. So 250 shot would be good. What's that for you? Yeah, I mean, it's a controlled driver, isn't it? I think it's going to have to be. Oh, it's a brilliant drive. Should just be a little too high.
Oh, that is just absolutely lush.
Looking back at this now, that 2-iron's gone up near the tree, which is sort of like 140 in, but it kind of cuts back in again. I think I could probably hit a 4-iron like 250 down here. It's so bouncy. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty conservative strategy. Just sort of like flick it round. What have you got?
170.
170, slightly uphill, no wind.
Next.
Oh, oh. Spit it out. It did.
How far you got?
159. It's got to hit like a 2-yard draw. Just keep out of the tree.
It's looking good. Oh,
Oh my god.
money.
Size of this green. 10 yards wide. One thing to say to these greens are like really soft and receptive, which you'll see here. Yeah, that's gonna. They are so soft, mate. Yeah, they've watered them so much. So you can either. So if you're flying it towards the flag, you've got to make the decision of. Well, it's not really a decision. You've either got to hit the green pin high, because if you miss it left or right, you're going to get a big bounce. So yeah, it's going to be tricky. Like I said, the actual tournament round is coming over the next few days. I think it's going to be really good to, again, show like a proper competitive round and actually give like analysis and show what went wrong, what went right, like areas to improve, etc. Right next, and this is a big one. So me and Alex have been working on the Complete Golf Athlete over the last like 4 to 5 months, trying to get this program ready. We did actually want to get this live before, but after gyms have been shut, most places in the world, we thought there was no problem. So we've actually launched Complete Golf Athlete today. Let me just talk you through like how it works from buying it to then the next step. So once you've bought it, you get your sort of like your portal. From there you do your screening test, so you do your mobility, you do your strength for like 1 rep maxes, you put all the information in, then you get your program sent through. So the strength training is like 3 days a week, and it is based on your 1 rep maxes that you've listed. Now I know a lot of training programs have the ability to get a starting point from 1 rep max. The clever thing about this, and I feel like the way it separates it from other programs on the market, definitely in the golf space, is that when you put the weights that you've lifted in and how many reps in reserve, it then adjusts next week's based on that. So if you're getting ahead of yourself, instead of you just guessing, feeling like you need to add on weight, it automatically adjusts so you're staying on the perfect track in order to be optimized for full optimization. And we've got the full mobility routine that you do on program days and also your rest days too, with all the videos explaining how to do each exercise and the mobility stuff. Now, as well as that, we've got overspeed training protocol, so our version sort of like of the super speed program that's given, and all of this is put in a program so you know what you're doing on each day: mobility, strength, overspeed training, mobility, etc., as it goes through the week. But I don't want to just make like outlandish claims. If you want to put on strength and size and hit longer golf shots, you just want to do this basically. Now I'm actually getting into this myself, so over the next few days I'll be filming some Complete Golf Athlete training, get my 1 rep maxes listed, my club speed lifted, like my ability to jump, etc., my verticals. And then after the 12-week program, I'm going to measure it, put it into one video. And if you, like me, you've lost weight in lockdown,
it's going to be very surprising how much speed you can put on in a short period of time, just getting back that lost muscle. Because I know that, I mean, I've put on a couple now since coming out of lockdown, but I was down like 8 kilos. Right, the other thing, the Jamaica Tour are actually local this week. I decided not to play just because I don't have sponsorship. I've already forked out for 2 events recently and spent quite a lot of my own money. But I'm going to be going up tomorrow for the last round. I'm going to give you a little insight into what the Jamaica Tour is about, just like mini tours in the UK, because I know a lot of you from other countries may not have heard of the Jamaica Tour. So my video that I'm going to be filming tomorrow is going to be sort of like speaking to the owners, showing you what it's about very briefly, and then taking it to the golf course and showing you like the leaders, showing as many shots as I can whilst doing my own little like commentary as we go through. That's enough talking. Right, I'm going to do some practice for myself. Still working on a few things. Game is definitely getting in good shape, which you'll see from this tournament stuff that I filmed at Silvermere. You'll see the game is definitely like trending in the right direction. A lot of positives. Right, so balls here just now on Mix online golf lesson. So with online golf lessons, basically what I do is an analysis on the screen from the views that they've got based on, you know, the facts that they've provided about their golf game. So do the initial analysis using this app, and then take it to the studio and give them some demonstrations to work on. I've also been working on this over the last few weeks. So I've set up a website for myself and sort of like the online lessons. So there's an actual place to go to purchase online lessons now, and also with the corporate sponsor information, Complete Golf Athlete and all that stuff. So yeah, if you are interested in online lessons, just head over to jameswiltshiregolf.com. Right, so as you can see, I've gone for the Apex Pro forged in the smoky finish, which in my opinion is definitely the best looking club that Callaway do at the moment iron wise. Now I've swapped from the MBs, so the bladed ones, to these, and there's quite a few reasons for that. So what I'm going to do is an updated what's in the bag. Before I'd let you know what I've got initially, before we go into full detail with the updated what's in the bag. Shaft-wise, I've got the Dynamic Gold X100 Tour issue. These do feel like rods. Let me know what you think of these in the comments below. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Full what's in the bag coming very soon, with a bit more detail about the setup I've got and how it plays through the bag, because I've got a total of like 17 clubs which are available to put in the bag at the moment, but obviously you can only put in 14, so I talk about different setups and stuff. So that video coming soon, and yeah, back on it. So lots more content coming up. Apologies for the little break, but yeah, we're back. All right, see you soon.